Hey everybody, Dustin Dale's back here once again at the Funny Bone Comedy Club. I'm very excited because this weekend we got a new comic who hasn't been to this area at least in a very long time. He says he's never been here before, but maybe it's just all the clips I've seen of him up on YouTube and on TV. I just remember this guy like the back of my mind. So he's in town all weekend long. His name is Dale Jones. He's in town. It's a beautiful first name, by the way, Dale. I like
Thank you. It seems to roll, doesn't it?
It does. It does seem to roll.
Do you have a whip fingers and Southern heritage too? Seems all the Dales are that way.
I don't. I do not have that, unfortunately, or maybe fortunately. I don't know.
Really? Okay. Cool. All right.
So you've never been through here, huh?
No, I think I have doing maybe one-nighters or something, but I've never worked the Funny Bone. Not here. This is my first run through this year doing all of them, and I'm pumped.
Well, we've seen you on TV. You did Last Comic Standing, of course, here on NBC, and then you were on Fox and TBS. And
right.
What was it like working those experiences?
Last Comic Standing was awesome.
Yeah.
I got semifinals, so they put me on TV a bunch for the commercials. I was the idiot doing the Roadrunner thing because the microphone stand was screwed up, and that's my thing. I just go out there and act like a moron, and then people look up there and go, "Well, I don't get the joke, but he looks stupid." So I make you feel better about you. That's my point. So
That's a good thing.
So the TBS thing was when they were doing Just for Laughs in Chicago. That was a cool experience. Got to meet a lot of people. And I don't know. I've been doing this 24 years, so I'm pretty pumped. I don't have a real job yet.
Yeah, you've been doing it a long time. That's 24 years. Is pretty damn good to have a career in comedy. Do you feel like comedy was kind of something you just grew into, or you were kind of born for it?
I was no plan B. This was it. I didn't go to college. When I did, I went to ITT. We all know what happened there. And I was copying my roommate's drawings and turning them in.
Oh, there you
So
go.
tracing does not make an engineer.
Unfortunately, it doesn't. Not in this day and age, that's for sure.
You don't see anybody doing that. I traced that bridge. Look at that. So no, it just worked out. I always wanted to do comedy and act like an idiot, and I got dared, and I went and did it, and it worked out.
Now, one thing you're kind of known for, you mentioned with the Last Comic Standing, you kind of have a lot of energy up on stage. Does that just come out of you, or you kind of get yourself hyped up for the show?
No, I sleep all day. I've got it to the point to where it's a switch. I just walk up and I do it, and then when I'm done, I go sit down. And then people go, "Well, you don't act like you do when you're on stage." And I go, "Well, would you want to be around that 24/7? I'd be in jail. That's insane. It's a show." So I go up there and I give it all I got, and then I do my thing. You know, I go up there and act like I'm 12. I've channeled my 12-year-old is what I've done.
I wish all of us could act for a living like we're 12 and get paid for it. That's got to be nice.
I think a lot of people do. They just get fired doing it. I've had some people come up, want to change my oil at Valvoline. I'm like, really? Are you sure? Because it looks like your middle name's Dipstick. I don't know how you're going to do that. You can't even get the hood open. So
Some of the comedy that you see tonight, you could see also on Carnival Cruise Lines. I don't know how you get that gig, but working a cruise ship and getting paid to be on a cruise for a week, that's got to be a sweet gig right there.
it can be, and then when you're on the third or fourth cruise, it's a prison on water, and you feel like you're Snake Plissken, and you're like, how do I get off this thing? You're like, really? We're doing the Michael Jackson dance again? Okay. But it is a good gig. It pays the bills and does the thing, It's just, I'm a road dude. I'm always used to getting in a car and being able to go do stuff, and when you're stuck out in the middle of the ocean, you just go like, I'm going to run around the ship.
Now, summer's here. What's your favorite activity to do during the summer? What do you do to keep yourself happy?
I'm a movie dude.
Yeah.
I've already seen Guardians, and a couple times. I went and saw it twice. I'll go see it again. My partner in crime sitting over there going, dang it, I wanted to go. I'll go again. I'm a Marvel nerd. I'll go. So movies and sleep, obviously. And I'm bouncing around so much. I just go do as much work as I can, clubs, ships, corporates, whatever. And that's pretty much my thing. Try to keep the wife happy. I get home and see her for 10 minutes, and then we leave. So
It's the best way to do a relationship. I spend too much time with my wife already.
Yeah?
I only see her a couple hours a day, but it's too much time.
I found this marriage works if we're together like 3 days a year.
Oh, wow.
And it's amazing.
There you go.
It's all brand new again, and then she learns my middle name, and then I leave. So
Now, up here at the Funny Bone Comedy Club, it's Village Point Mall. You can also see a movie while you're here, so you can go catch a movie and then come down here. Pirates of the Caribbean opens this weekend. Do those movies interest you at all?
yes, did they? Okay, I don't know if this was baloney or not. I saw when I was on the ship, someone had stole the movie, and they said they pirated and they wanted ransom, or they were going to release it online. Do you know what happened there, or was that just a baloney thing they put out just to hype the movie up?
No, it really happened. It's just like Orange is the New Black. Someone hacked in and stole the entire season and was threatening to release it if Netflix didn't pay them. That way, they lose their, premiering numbers and all that kind of stuff. So someone hacked into Disney, stole the Pirates film. They pirated Pirates.
Yeah.
And told Disney that they were going to release segments every few days unless they got their full money. I don't think the full thing's gone around, so they must have paid. But yeah, it was actually going around.
You think it was Goofy? Who you think stole it from Disney? It's Goofy. Maybe it's the boys coming over. I'm gonna need a heap of lot of money. That'd be so. Okay, sorry. So. So I'd like to see the Pirates thing.
Yeah.
I think that'd be pretty cool, yeah. And somebody told me, they said Johnny Depp looks younger than ever. Well, if you look at the thing, it's a computer-generated John. I was like, you're a moron. Yeah. And Princess Leia came back from the dead and did the end of Rogue. Yeah, sure. Sorry. Spoiler.
Yeah, they're filming Star Wars live, so when you see her, she is come back from the dead.
Spoiler. Okay, well, we ruined this one.
We're in it now. Now, you've also got a special coming up, right, on PureFlix, right?
Yes, yeah, we did a thing for PureFlix, which is a church form of Netflix, and they brought a whole bunch of comics in, and they said, hey, you need to clean it all up and do this, and then we all sat with notebooks for an hour, and a lot of us cried and held each other, and then we went out. But it was a huge thing. It was Sinbad hosted one of them, Louis Anderson hosted one, Jeff Allen, who's a huge Christian comic, he hosted one, and there was probably, they filmed 8-9 shows, something like that. Yeah, it's gonna be a big deal.
Is it you by yourself, or you kind of paired up and doing like a?
It's 3 comics a show, and we're all going out and doing about 10 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, and then the host comes out and does 10, and yeah, it'll be cool. It's gonna be a really good thing.
When does that expect to hit PureFlix?
June.
June.
June. I think June 3rd. We'll go with 3rd.
Next weekend.
Let's go with 3rd. We're going to do the 3rd. Right, yeah. And then there'll be a younger version of me, a computer version, that looks like Princess Leia.
He'll be 20 years old in that special.
Yeah, I'll
it's
be
incredible.
20 years old instead of the 57. 47.
Now, I noticed you also go on tour with your wife a lot, though. That's got to be interesting.
That is cool, because I like her, and she likes me, so that's pretty awesome. Yeah, we get to see each other, and we get double paychecks. That's sweet, right? And we do that's what keeps me sane on the ships, because she'll go work the ships with me. So then we can go to all these ports and go look at stuff. We went to a water park in Costa Maya, and OSHA had not been there, right?
Uh-oh.
So it's like danger zone, right? And Jody goes down one called the Green Demon, and she gets down the bottom, and she's like, no! And it's like that whole scene from Great Outdoors. We're like, I think she said go. So we're all going down. And I hit my head so hard on this tube, it undid my arms and my legs. Oh man, I came down to the bottom of that, and they had it all. When you go down a water slide, the water shouldn't all shoot up your nose, right? I speak in Spanish when I got off that thing. It was amazing. And then we're all walking, and we all got the red lines on our back because they don't know how to build the slide right. It was hilarious. I could not stop laughing. And then there's this one like a funnel, and you go around, and at the bottom you drop through a thing. Well, they don't tell you got to drop a certain way, and you catch your neck, and it's beautiful. It was a lot of fun. I loved it. I can't wait to go back.
His name is Dale Jones. He's in town all weekend long. Funny Bone Comic Club, Village Point Mall, 168th and Dodge. Get out here, check him out. He'll be here through Sunday. Dale, thank you so much for hanging out with me, man.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate you letting me in the building.
I do what I can.
Cool.